Yeah. I wonder if that's Mrs. Teasley. West Beverly. Sunnydale. This here is Buffy Summers' house.
It's empty.
From Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Of course it's empty. Buffy blew up Sunnydale. This here is the sheriff station from True Blood. I wonder if Jason's in there.
I'd find somewhere I want to go.
This here is Fangtasia from True Blood. Also known as Alex's Bar. This here is from the movie Blow. It was one of the places that they picked up 50 kilos of cocaine. Blow is based on a true story, if you don't know. That's where they stayed. Right there is where they shot the Karate Kid. Oh yeah, golf and stuff. Right there is Mr. Strickland's house from To the Future 2. Where the dude ran up and shot out the window, shot at Strickland and Marty on the porch. That's the house. It's got no windows. Maybe it's still from when they got shot out. That's inside the chapel from the second season, I believe, of True Blood with the Fellowship of the Sun. See in there? Yeah. It's enormous. if this is picking up or not, but there's like 4 billion ants in a straight line. In there, where I can't go because it's restricted, is Marty McFly's 2015 home from Back to the Future 2. But it's a gated community and the gate doesn't open for me. But it just opened for some other dude and I thought it would fall in on behind, but I'd probably get in trouble. But yeah, that's where it was, somewhere in there. This here is Biff Tannen's house from 1955, where he lived with his mother. Right here is the Sons of Anarchy Motorcycle Club. They even got the signs up because they're shooting. There's some of the bikes. This here is Jax Teller's old lady's house, Tara's house. That's what I was trying to say. From Sons of Anarchy. Right here is the sheriff's office from Sons of Anarchy. But one second, that plane's flying really low. I think it's going to land in the street. Anyway, back to the sheriff's office here from Sons of Anarchy. This is Eddie Nash's house from the movie Boogie Nights. Not Wonderland, Boogie Nights.
The route is being calculated. Continue following the road for 400 feet.
One of these houses, fairly sure it's that one, was Eddie Nash's house. The real Eddie Nash house, not from the movie set or anything like that. This is where the murders actually happened. But I'm fairly sure it's that one. It's really hard to find. It's been covered up quite well. This here is Angel's Mansion from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's really weird architecture.
Yeah.
You can tell some of it was replaced and refaced, and some of it wasn't.
This here is the high school from Nightmare on Elm Street, also Buffy the Vampire Slayer the movie, but more importantly, the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie. This right here is the apartment complex they used on Melrose Place. There's a gate so you can't really see in, but this is it.
Here it is in Nova Scotia.
This here is the detective office from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Doesn't look like much anymore though. This here is the cemetery from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. currently closed, but this is it. The name of it kind of suits the show, considering it's called the Angelus Rosedale Cemetery. This house here is Helia and Conrad James's house from Weeds. Pretty cool. This here is Andy Belfour's mansion from True Blood. This here is Wolfram and Hart from Angel.
Turn right in 200 feet.
Also Sony Pictures Plaza, but same building. Right across the street is Sony Pictures Entertainment. This here is the house from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You can't really see it. It's someone's house and the gates are locked. That's it. This here is Allie's house from the Karate Kid, where Daniel picked her up for his date and kicked a brick that was there that came loose, but there's no bricks there anymore. And this is where they had to push the car to get it to go, with the line, "Mush Huskies," or something similar to that. This here is the apartment buildings from the Karate Kid, where they first moved. There's the gate's kind of there, but I don't know if you can see it, but there's the pool that had no water in it. It lived up there somewhere. That's it. Daniel LaRusso. So theoretically, Mr. Miyagi lived over here somewhere in the parking garage area. That's where Mr. Miyagi would have lived. This here is the junior high school from the Karate Kid. It's quite well fenced in, no trespassing, but this is where Daniel went to school, Allie and Johnny, and the other people's names I don't remember. But in one of these corridors is where Ross from Friends got his start in acting. He did a walk-by in one of the scenes. Little trivia. They really want to make sure you don't trespass. Those could be washrooms of some sort. There's the basketball courts and whatnot. We just came out of this Starbucks here, and we we wanted a little bit more Starbucks, so we went over to that location across the parking lot. Both are open, both have customers, both have the same thing. That's very close. 1, 2. They're filming today in the Scranton Business Park, Dunder Mifflin. That's right. They got the signs up. There's Dwight's car. Right there. It's Dwight's car, parking lot, business. See in the windows there. Dunder Mifflin. Street. Lots of scenes driving down here, speeding out, going. Yeah, I wonder if that belongs to Tim Riggins. Riggin? Probably not. Heather. Where's the... There it is. Scranton Business Park. Dunder Mifflin, Advanced Refrigeration. Some other stuff, but I can't see it below the trees. Did you get... Here's all the trailers. This here is Bill's house from Californication, where Karen and Mia and Becca all lived. This here is Hank's loft from Californication. This here was Marcy's house on this here was Marcy and Charlie's house on Californication. This here is Angel's Hotel slash office from Angel. So this is home of mixed martial arts champion Ronda Rousey. This here was Spike's house on Buffy. We came to the cemetery the other day, as you see earlier in the video, but it was closed. We came out today when it was open. This is Spike's house.
Sorry.
Like an extension to this subway entrance. They do it inside of the sound stages. Has anyone been to Universal Studios? I think you said you went. You probably saw on the tour, the King Kong tour, how they had that subway system inside of the soundstage. That's what they'll do here if they want to like show a scene or they're getting on the subway. But they also do this for background actors. What they'll do is put them at the bottom of this subway entry, give them different clothes to put on, and they'll come up as different people so the town looks populated all the time.
No, there's a diver out there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Still have a chance to catch that shark. There's some bait tied to the end of that yellow barrel out there. If he takes it, he'll snag him. He's taking the bait. He's taking the dog. Remember, campers, gas and electricity. A lethal combination. Let's do the Marcy. Let's do more hot dogs.
Get the ball!